Hello everybody, Scott Haskin here to tell you the story of We Wish You a Gory Bloodbath from the Haunted Holidays Deadly Christmas 3 album. I don't know where I got this idea. I think I was kind of thinking of something that had just desserts but literal. You know, something where people were served a dessert that they weren't expected, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it. And then I thought of something, and I thought, you know, the creepiest people, but the ones that you have to trust in a moment of extreme sadness would be like a funeral director, or, you know, somebody who owns a funeral parlor. And I would imagine back in those days, there was probably just one person that did it all. You know, they did all the embalming and they did the whole funeral service and all of that. Maybe they had a part-time assistant, but most times I would think that they just kind of did things by themselves, which certainly left a lot of room open for shenanigans. And that is what we have here. Our funeral person, for whatever reason, has decided that it's important to feed the children or feed the family the bits of their departed one so that they can stay with them forever. And so he makes a dessert, and he brings it over as a morning gift 3 days after the funeral, sort of a thanks for doing business with me. I'm sorry about your loss. Here's a truffle. And I kind of imagined it like a custard or a rice pudding, you know, something like that. Yeah, that part of it just kind of developed as far as what the actual dessert was. But just the concept, basically, of being put in a position of having to eat your loved one and not know it, and that they would be with you for the rest of your life, and certainly the memory if you ever figured it out. But that wasn't his intention. And then, of course, they do figure it out. And and back in these times, everything that we've seen or been exposed to as far as history is, this guy screwed us over. Let's cut off his head. You know, let's murder him. Let's do horrible things, and just the immediate need for the ultimate revenge with every little thing that happens. So I just took all that and sort of put it together and made the story. I thought it'd be fun and interesting. I think this was one of my favorites as far as the music goes, because it really gave me a little bit of a freedom between the verses to do a little bit of sound design. But overall, I thought it was a really fun song, and definitely an interesting one for me to write and put together. Just kind of coming up with what sounds were going to be the representation was, I think, probably what took me the longest on the song. But once I had that down, once I had the feel for the world I wanted to create with this one, the actual writing of it went very quickly, probably one of the faster ones of all three albums. So there you have it. That is the story of We Wish You a Gory Bloodbath, and we'll see you tomorrow in the next videos. We're almost done with this album. Thank you guys for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow.